Fun facts about Alchemist from Dota 2 in less than 60 seconds. At one point during beta, Alchemist's bio consisted entirely of the following sentence. Alchemist is named Al and is a chemist. The ogre's portion of the caustic steel cosmetic set may be a reference to Master Blade from Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome, while the Alchemist's armor and hair are most likely a reference to Edward Elric, one of the two main protagonists of Full Metal Alchemist. Acid Spray's sound effect has the same reprocessed sound of oil platform building from the game Warcraft 2 Tides of Darkness created by Blizzard. His voice line,
"Greed is good,"
is a reference to Gordon Gekko's speech in the 1987 film Wall Street.
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
As well as the actual cheat code from Warcraft 3, which gives the player gold on single-player campaign. When activating Haste Rune,
"Run, buddy, run!"
may be a reference to Forrest Gump. Follow for more. Fun facts about Anti-Mage from Dota 2 in less than 60 seconds. In Dota, Anti-Mage's full name and title was Magina, the Anti-Mage. In Dota 2, his name was removed for unspecified reasons. In Dota, Anti-Mage has a chance to spawn with Burning as name instead of Magina, which is a tribute to the professional Dota player. Anti-Mage and Terrorblade were brothers in Dota. This was to be kept in Dota 2 based on certain responses Anti-Mage made in Terrorblade's presence. Meeting Terrorblade,
"Hello, brother."
killing Terrorblade,
"The bonds of brotherhood severed."
dying to Terrorblade.
"Mother always liked you best."
But upon Terrorblade's release, these relations were severed and thus the lines went unused. In Dota, Anti-Mage was blind due to the model of the Warcraft 3 character he used, Illidan Stormrage, who was blind. Blink Fragment uses the same ability icon as the Desecrate ability from the now removed Ancient Prowler Shaman. Follow for more. Fun facts about Legion Commander from Dota 2 in less than 60 seconds. The transition of content from Dota to Dota 2 involved a change in gender for Legion Commander, despite the character and ability names remaining unchanged. She still makes references to her old characterization in a collection of lines when engaging certain heroes. When engaging heroes with mounts, she will often express her jealousy or interest for them.
"I like your mount."
Her hero model in Dota rode a mount. She also comments on facial hair when dueling or killing certain heroes.
"Defend your mustache."
Her Dota hero model had a mustache. Her response,
War always changes."
is a reference to signature Fallout quote,
War never changes.
Her voice actress, Meryl Dandridge, is also well known for providing the voice of Alex Vance, a character in the game Half-Life 2, another title by Valve. Follow for more. Fun facts about Pudge from Dota 2 in less than 60 seconds. During the International 2015, Dendi wore a Pudge costume while playing in the All-Star match. Pudge's line upon landing a hook on an enemy,
"Get over it!"
is a reference to the character Scorpion from the Mortal Kombat franchise, who uses the same line upon hitting his enemy with a similar hook ability. His voice line,
"Keep calm. Carry on."
is a play on the World War II British propaganda phrase, "keep calm and carry on." The reason Pudge's voice lines are done in a Cockney accent might be the popular rhyming slang term that stands for look, Butcher's hook, incidentally representing Pudge's signature move. Most of the Pudge's dismember cast lines
"Flashmate!"
are a reference to the Butcher from Diablo, a title from Blizzard Entertainment, who also says
"Fresh meat."
as the player meets it for the first time. Follow for more. Fun facts about Jakiro from Dota 2 in less than 60 seconds. Jakiro is a male Paraxay dragon. Paraxay dragons are a highly diverse and powerful dragon subspecies whose breaths range from fire to ice. But Jakiro is an accident of nature wherein an ice and a fire Paraxay hatched from a single egg. The resultant mutant possesses twin heads, one that breathes ice and the other fire, thus combining the full range of abilities found within the Paraxay species in a single individual. Jakiro's fun or alternate name was Double Dragon, referring to the video game franchise developed by Technos Japan. His voice line is a reference to Trogador the Burninator, a character that first appeared in episode 58 of the Strong Bad email shown on the website homestarrunner.com. His voice line,
"With ice
And fire.
is possibly a reference to a famous poem by Robert Frost titled Fire and Ice. Follow for more. Fun facts about Undying from Dota 2 in less than 60 seconds. In Dota, his hero name was Dirk, and his hero title was Undying. A dirk is a somber song of mourning or grieving, typically performed at a funeral. Undying makes several references to the Left 4 Dead series, saying names of special infected campaign names, and even the title itself in his dialogue. One notable reference is Undying's voice line.
No dead are safe from Blue Heart Bomb.
This phrase is highly similar to the famous Left 4 Dead Chicago Ted graffiti line, "No zombie is safe from Chicago Ted." Undying refers to Bounty Hunter as
Hunter.
Spirit Breaker is referred to as
Charger.
Venomancer is referred to as
Spitter.
Alchemist is referred to as
Jockey.
his voice line,
Shop smart.
when acquiring an item, is a reference to the Army of Darkness movie.
Shop smart, shop S-smart.
Follow for more. Fun facts about Venomancer from Dota 2 in less than 60 seconds. Venomancer was once a human herbalist named Lezael. He encountered a reptile camouflaged as an epiphyte and bit him during his search for potent essences that might be extracted from bark and root. Before the paralysis claimed his body completely, he injected himself by orchid thorn and instantly fell into a coma. And 17 years later, throwing off the years' accumulation of humus where he had fallen, he rose and became Venomancer the Deathbringer. Venomancer's name Lezael may be a reference to La Salle, which is French for the dirty or the nasty. In Dota, Venomancer's hero model was a Hydralisk. Hydralisks are a range combat unit of the Zerg, an alien race in Blizzard Entertainment's RTS game, StarCraft. His voice line,
"It's in my nature,"
likely alludes to the animal fable The Scorpion and the Frog, in which the scorpion answers to why it stings the frog in the middle of a river, drowning them both. Follow for more. Fun facts about Crystal Maiden from Dota 2 in less than 60 seconds. Rylai's name in Warcraft Dota was Rylai Crestfall. Her surname was removed in the transition to Dota 2 for the implementation of her sibling rivalry with Lina. In Warcraft Dota, Frostbite can freeze the enemy's fountain and uses the creep duration. League of Legends features an item called Rylai's Crystal Scepter as an homage to Crystal Maiden, boosting ability power and adding a slowing effect to spells and abilities. Her leveling up response
Is it cold in here, or is it just me?
is a reference to the action movie Demolition Man.
Is it cold in here, or is it just me?
Her respawning line
You only live ice.
is a reference to the 1967 James Bond film You Only Live Twice. Crystal Maiden's line
It's all fun and games until someone's frozen solid.
is a reference to a novel written by Christopher Brookmeyer entitled All Fun and Games Until Somebody Loses an Eye. Follow for more. Fun facts about Invoker from Dota 2 in less than 60 seconds. In the earliest version of Invoker, the order of instances mattered when Invoked was cast. Invoker, therefore, had access to 27 spells, including most of the 10 still in the game, though with some differences. Invoker is, or used to be, a magus like Rubik, who calls him the
Invoker now. No longer the Arsenal Magus.
This title may be a reference to the old Invoker. Invoker's deafening blast cast response
Sonic Boom.
is a reference to the signature move of Phil from the Street Fighter fighting game series. Invoker, along with some players and casters, sometimes jokingly refers to his Chaos Meteor as a meatball,
Behold the meatball.
due to their highly similar appearance. Follow for more. Fun facts about Riki from Dota 2 in less than 60 seconds. Riki is a middle child to the great dynasty of Talon and born with a knack for the art of invisibility. He cultivated this further, and as a result, he survived on the night that his people were betrayed and his family slaughtered. He was able to cut his way out from the royal guards and become free of his royal responsibility. He now uses his talent as a stealth assassin and hoping one day to take revenge who killed his family. In Dota, Riki was named Rikimaru, a reference to one of the main characters in the Tenchu video game series. The name is carried over to Riki's official Chinese hero name. Riki's alternative name was Ricky Martin, which is a pun on Ricky Martin, a famous Latino pop singer.
Good assassins never die. They just fade away.
Is a reference to a quote by General Douglas MacArthur, "Old soldiers never die, they just fade away."
There are none so stabbed as those who will not see.
Is a reference to a proverb, "There are none so blind blind as those who will not see. Follow for more. Fun facts about Io from Dota 2 in less than 60 seconds. Io is the name of a priestess of Hera in Greek mythology. She was seduced by Zeus and subsequently incurred Hera's wrath. Io is also the name of one of the 4 Galilean moons of Jupiter, which was named after the same character in Greek mythology. Io's fun names in Dota were Weirdball and Santelmo. Santelmo may refer to Saint Elmo's fire, a weather phenomenon that creates sparks of bright energy similar to that of lightning, mostly occurring from sharply pointed structures. Santelmo may also refer to the Philippines' folklore creature, which is a head of fire, or a ball of fire which Io resembles. Enigma, Chaos Knight, Keeper of the Light, and Io together represent the 4 fundamental forces of the universe, with Io representing the electromagnetic force. As alluded to in its lore as the attractive and repulsive force, the charge that binds existence together, its powers over magnetism as well as its abilities which requires to pull itself towards allies. Follow for more.